Hi, and welcome back to Signal Boost, where we talk about makeup brands owned by people of color, immigrants, and first-generation people. So today I am going bare-lipped because I knew I was about to receive my Sephora order, and I have these three lovely lipsticks to try for us today. It is the Pat McGrath Labs Gilty Pleasures Mini Lip Trio, and Gilty is spelled G-I-L-T-Y. You can see here. So a little bit of play on words. So I already have the rest of my face on. I will put a list of products and links to them of other things I've used on my face. And so I thought we would just kind of open this together. It is in Pat's trademark packaging with, of course, the sequins down at the bottom. People have lots of feelings about her packaging. It is quite excessive. So what we have here are three different shades. This is a mini trio, so you only get 1 gram of each, or 0.035 ounces. But I actually love mini sizes of lipsticks because I find that full-size lipsticks, I have a really hard time getting all the way through. Like, I never hit pan, as they would say, on lipsticks. So I kind of like having mini sizes. This first one I'm going to try is called Soft Core. So the little bullet looks like this, little plastic. It's not metal like her regular bullets, but it's still like, oh, it's adorable. Like, it's really, really cute. So this is called Soft Core, and it looks kind of mauvey. And I'll swatch that on the back of my hand. Yeah, that looks like a nice mauve. And for me, this is more of a cool toned My Lips But Better look. So this is one of my favorite kinds of shades. The second one that's in the pink is called, let me get this right, Executive. Oh my goodness. This is so small that I can't tell what it is. Executive Fairness, I think. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to get reading glasses. It's Executive Fairness, I think. Ooh. And that is, it looks like a dark pink. Let's swatch that right next to the other one. Yep. So I think it's actually very similar to the last shade, but darker. So again, cool toned, and this is another one of my good standard colors, so I'm really happy to have this in a Pat McGrath formula. And then the third one is called Elon 2. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is so small, I can't even express to you. I'm gonna have to go get my reading glasses and come back and give you the correct names of these. Okay. Number 3, and that is a beautiful red, a nice blue red. It's a little bit warmer than the other ones, I would say, but I think all three of these are relatively cool toned, which works for me because I have very cool toned lips. I like warm toned lipsticks, but these are like the safest colors for me, I guess. So let's start. We'll go in the order we went before, and we'll start with Soft Core. At least we think it's Soft Core. Maybe it's Soft Cave, but I doubt it given the theme. So let's just try these on the lips. They're so tiny. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, this is exactly what I expected looking in the bullet. Really a nice rosy My Lips But Better, and this size is great for throwing in your bag, especially because if you are like me, I do not like carrying a lot at once. I don't like big bulky things. When I was a teenager, I refused to carry a purse. I was like, if it can't go in my pocket, it can't go with me at all. So anyway, I'm really happy about that. So let's look at the next one. So I went ahead and got my reading glasses so I can give you the correct name of this shade on this tiny little tube. I was right, it's Executive Realness. So this is that darker mauvey shade. Mauvey or mauve. I'm not actually sure how to say that. Not that it matters. All right, let's try this one out. Oh, it's going on so smoothly. I'm actually preferring the size of these bullets, even though they're ridiculously tiny, to her bigger bullets, because her bigger bullets I feel are really luxurious, but I find they're bulky enough that sometimes I have a little bit of trouble with application, and I'm really loving these tiny ones, and you can get the precision is better, I think, with these tiny ones. But yeah, this is coming across as a nice dark pink. I think this is a really, I hate it when people say wearable, because it's like if you can put it on your face, it's wearable, right? So, but this is a good everyday kind of, I think it would be very appropriate for the office. And with my skin tone being kind of neutral, leaning cooler in the winter, I think it goes really, really nicely. So very smooth. I think these are her matte formula, but I'm not finding them to be particularly dry. Yeah, these are matte trance. I'm looking like sexy grandma right now. These are matte, but I didn't have any balm on my lips, and there's quite a bit of slip to these. So I think the appearance is matte, but it's not drying at all. So very good. So that's Executive Realness. All right, last we have this beautiful red color, and we're going to just, oh, this is Elson, not Elon. Elson 2. There's also an Elson, so I wonder how it compares to that. This is in gold packaging instead of, I mean, it's plastic, but gold packaging instead of the pink, which is beautiful. And let's put this on. I love Pat's reds. I have two of her reds, just one called Major Red, which is in the Lux Trance, which I think I've put on for you before. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. And then the other one called Anarchist, which I know I've put on for you all, that is a darker red, like a wine red, and just wonderful. So love her reds. Oh yeah, this is going on quite a bit warmer than I expected. I wouldn't call it a warm red. I would call it a neutrally red. Now that one feels a little bit drier than the other ones. It doesn't have as much slip, but it has way more slip than a matte shade usually does. So here is Elson 2, and it just feels so nice. It's not drying. And this is a nice, bright, I would say, kind of poppy red. Very nice. So yeah, there are the three. This is the Mini Guilty Pleasures trio here. And again, we have the kind of My Lips But Better. If you have my complexion, light mauve color, then you have the darker mauve, kind of dark pink color, and then you have this beautiful medium neutral, possibly slightly warm leaning red, and they have a lot of slip to them, and they are matte appearing, but they're not drying like I would expect mattes to be. I would actually characterize these more of as satin if I were in charge of Pat McGrath Labs, which thank God I'm not, because Pat McGrath is quite capable of that job. So anyway, if you were thinking of picking these up, here's what they look like, and let me know in the comments if you picked these up and what you thought of them. And again, I just think the small size is easier for application, and it's easier for in terms of not hitting or getting more value out of the product. So anyway, hope you're well, and I love you, and I'll see you next time.